Fuck off.
I have distinction in all the semesters with 85% aggregate. I have done 2 major projects and 5 minor projects. And I also hold internship in 2 reputed companies.
Go work for them.
Actually,
I work very hard.
Whatever I do it with perfection.
actually, yeah,
No, you didn't. We're done. You're in the wrong place.
Sorry, I thought you were an interviewer. Sorry.
Are you here for an interview?
Yup.
Take a marker and write something on the board. Sit down. Tell me something about yourself.
Well, you have my resume in your hand. I expect you would have gone through it. I'll tell you something that's not there. I like pani puri, not masal puri.
Well, you have less marks in academics. Why?
I didn't like sitting in the classrooms and listening to boring lectures. And I hate remembering some data and writing exams. We have storage devices for that.
You have done project alone. Why?
I pitched my idea to the project panel. They said you're crazy and rejected it. I told them, rather argued with them, saying you don't have brains to understand my idea. They said if you think you're a genius, we'll approve it. Do it, let's see. After this, nobody wanted to join me for the project.
So you did it alone and completed it?
Yes, but it took me 2 years extra. That's why it took 6 years to do engineering. I'm okay with it.
If you want me to give you this job, then you gotta take off your funky style dress, put on formals, comb the hair, and those earrings should go.
That's a good suggestion, but I'll keep my style.
Is it more important than your career?
No, but a career without being myself is not important.
You're in.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the first video that I have shown you this morning. So, what do you think the video is all about? Okay, someone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what do you understand with the video?
I understand.
Mhm. What do you get from the video? Okay,
I get one answer.
okay,
When we interview,
Mhm.
we must wear casual outfit lah.
Okay, wear a proper attire. Okay,
Yeah.
proper outfit. Okay, good. Okay, give applause to Happy. Okay, how about the others? What are the key points in this video? Can someone share with me? Can I have Hanis Mohimin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Hanis Mohimin. What do you get from the video? What are the moral values that you get from the video?
The video I get good interview.
Communication.
Okay, it is about a communication between the employer and the applicant, right?
Yes.
So, okay, so basically, it is not the same like the other company. Each and every company have a different style of uh, job interview. Okay, so what we saw just now. Okay, the manager or the boss of the company himself have a higher what to say, a higher expectation from the employee, right? So the boss asked them to write something on the board, but most of the applicants sees that the write something like I love my company, I love India, write something. But the last applicant, he wrote what he wrote. He wrote something. So it meet okay with the boss expectation. So they start the interview. So this is the beginning of our job application session. Okay, so before we move on any further, okay, I would like to welcome once again to all of the participants and all my students from semester 2 and other participants from the outside. Thank you for attending in the conjunction of National Training Week for today. Okay, so we're gonna start with a cover letter. So in a job application, there are three main things that we have to consider in applying a job. So the first one is cover letter, second one is resume, and other one is curriculum vitae. Okay, and lastly, you're gonna go for a job interview. So if you don't have three these kind of things, your uh, cover letter, your resume, and your curriculum vitae. So it's gonna be difficult for you to go for a job interview. Okay. So let me share with you the first slide of our course today. Okay. In a job application, cover letter is a very important thing. Okay. So why it is important? Okay, why you think when you say cover letter, what is cover letter? Usually we only use a resume. We want go to for job application to apply a job, then we just bring our resume, not a cover letter. But again, nowadays in our recently uh, job application nowadays, we need to have a cover letter, especially if you are applying for a white collar position. So there's a difference between a white collar and a blue collar uh, position. It means a white collar, okay. So a blue collar job, I mean something like farmers, mechanic, power plants, operators, and electrician. But for the white collar jobs, on the other hand, is typically you are working in an office setting like clerical, administrative, and management role. But nowadays, even though it's a blue collar job, you still have to prepare your cover letter, your resume, and curriculum vitae. So I'm going to talk about curriculum vitae later in this course. Okay, so we are going to go for the first one. So why it is important? A cover letter is a one-page document that you need to submit as a part of your job application, alongside with your curriculum vitae and also your resume. So usually when you start applying for a job, okay, you're going to see an advertisement in the newspaper, okay, in the internet that looking for workers a position. that suit with your skill. So in the reaction towards the advertisement, you have to prepare your cover letter. Okay, so it is a purpose. So a cover letter is basically is a purpose to introduce you and briefly summarize your professional background. Okay, because what do you think that the company that you are going to apply job with them didn't have don't have any much uh, time to look through your resume. So a cover letter is a short and simple information that you need to put it in the cover letter. So an average, your cover letter should be around from 250 to 400 words long. Okay, and a good cover letter can spark the human resource manager interest and get them to read your resume. So a cover letter itself is to show your first impression towards the company and your skill, your experience. But it does not apa? It's not something that you have to tell everything like in the resume. Okay, a cover letter is just a basic uh, background of yourself. Okay. So basically, it's going to tell about uh your your skills, okay, your basic skill that suit with the position you are applying. Okay. Okay. In a cover letter, please keep in mind that a cover letter is a supplement to your resume, not a replacement. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you the structure of the cover letter on this next slide. So meaning that you don't just repeat whatever is mentioned in your resume. So I bet not all of you, even the student, don't have any idea what is cover letter. Okay, basically the general format of a formal cover letter is we must have a header, the input contact information. That means your contact information, and then we have a greeting, the hiring manager, the company that you're applying, okay, Mr., Mrs., and etc. And we have a opening paragraph just to grab the reader's attention with the only 2 or 3 of your top achievement. Okay, on the second paragraph, we're going to explain why you are the perfect candidate for the job, and the third paragraph to explain why you are a good match for the company, and lastly, a formal closing. Okay. I'm going to show you an example of the structure of a cover letter. Okay, this is a structure of a cover letter. Okay, we are going to go one by one. Okay, so in a cover letter, okay, the first thing is you must have a contact details. So on the top of the letter, you have your name and the and the position that you are applying. Okay, so Mr. John Doe is applying for a digital marketer. So on the right side, you have your basic information. You have your email, you have phone number, your location, and these 3 things you can add add in your social media's information. I mean, not your personal, but more formal. Okay. Okay. The second one is the hiring manager and department information. Okay. Mr. John Doe is applying a digital marketer to Alba Solution apps. Okay, so you can state the name of the company, okay, the address of the company, and please be sure that you also have to put the date. Okay, so the most important thing is the opening paragraph. Okay, I'm gonna zoom it. Okay, so for opening paragraph, you must make it personal, and your writing must tailor it for the each job that you are applying. Okay, and the most important is to grab the reader's attention, to grab the human resource or the manager to read your cover letter. Okay, when they read your cover letter and they find that you suit with the position, and then they will proceed with your resume. Okay, so dear Mr. Erling Kerr, the creativity and enthusiasm of my choice, okay, creative agency has sparked my enthusiasm to apply and become your next digital marketer. You see, Mr. John Doe start his paragraph by stating his his enthusiasm for the post. Okay, so my ambitious interest in digital marketing and social media combined with working at your company, okay, would be a unique and enriching experience for both parties. I mean, when the company hire Mr. John Doe, it will be a win-win situation. Meaning that you're going to boost up the potential of the company. Okay, so we move on to the body of the cover letter. Having more than 4 years of work experience, like before, I asked you to state 2 or 3 your working experience or uh, your your achievement. Okay, so let's look at Mr. John Doe working experience. So having more than 4 years of working experience in marketing industry, I have developed strong expertise in customer research. Okay, one, social media activation, project management, and content creation. Okay, so it will suit the post as a digital marketer. So the main achievement that I had in my previous position that are highly relevant to your specific case and prove that value that I add to your team are, okay, increase the conversion of normal user paying customer from 1.1% to 3.8% in the last year. Okay, so we look number 2, created over 5 new social media campaigns which increase the engagement, shares, and comment of our users with over 700%. That means Mr. John is a very expert in his field. As a digital marketer, to boost uh, for about 700% is like what? It's like you have a platinum. No, it's you have silver plug of YouTube, something like that, or gold gold plate YouTube, right? As a content creator. Okay. Next is to improve the existing strategy to incorporate the latest technological changes to help the organization expand in 3 countries in Northern Europe. Of course, Mr. Joy is working overseas. So Europe itself, between England, Irish, and Ireland and Wales is close between each other. Okay, research the differences in consumer behavior for the 3 countries in Northern Europe and created a go-to action plan for each specific one and reach the first year target in the first 10 months. Okay, so basically the body, what you have to do, you have to describe what are your major achievements and how will you help them to solve their current challenges, the current company challenges that you are applying for. Okay, and you have to mention why you are the right person for the job. Okay, so in addition, Okay, we can see like our student. Okay, most of you didn't have any don't have any experience, even job on job training. Okay, you haven't go for intern yet. Okay, so Mr. John Mr. John stated that my internship in a tech startup for which I was managing independently the whole digital marketing department give me the perfect insight into your current targeting challenges for expanding in new countries. Okay, analyzing the target market, creating social media content and ads for platforms such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, as well as applying the right communication strategy were the tasks that I took care. This, okay, analyzing the target market, okay, creating social media content, ad platform. These are his experience, okay, okay. These are his experience, Mr. John's experience. Would highly fit your current needs as I already found 3 new ways. Okay, he's not stating the ways, but he's just give a guess or an idea. I have that ways to boost your company. Okay, so the 3 new ways you hire me, and then I can help you to boost your company or something like that. So in cover letter, Mr. John do write like that. Okay, so also in your cover letter you have to put like that. You give a guess for the company to get attracted to you, to your to to take you as a employee. Okay. 3 new ways of reaching new customer for your company through this platform. I succeed at working independently as much as I enjoy mutually sharing creative idea with other team members. Additionally, I'm enthusiastic about analyzing market researches as I have an eye for consumer behavior as my previous position has proven. Something that is not in your resume, you must put in your cover letter for the first step of you to move on for job interview. Okay, so this is the closing paragraph. I will call you next Wednesday, meaning that you are aware with the advertisement. Some advertisement, they stated the deadline, the closing date of the application, meaning that on 27th of May. Okay, so Mr. John acknowledge about this deadline. So he will call the company in Wednesday in order to follow up on my application and my choice creative agency and arrange an interview. So in a company when they start opening for to hire workers, there will be 1,000, 100 and 1,000 of application. Okay, they will all the job seekers are sending their resume, yeah, their cover letter. There are 100. They are not going to read one by one. They are not going to read it one by one. So what are they going to do? The cover letter must be a superb, must be have a enough um, information about yourself, a prior knowledge about yourself, your prior experience, your strength. That's all. Okay. And formal salutation, sincerely, John Doe. Okay. So, how to write the perfect cover letter? Okay. It is not a one day of because I don't think that all of us can write a perfect cover letter within these 2 hours, but I bet that you have some ideas how to write a how uh how to write the right cover letter. And the most important uh things all participants can need to aware is you can get the template itself yourself in the website. Okay, so the first step is to pick the right cover letter template. So a good cover letter It's all about leaving the right first impression. So what's a better way to leave a good impression than a well formatted visual template, right? So you need to browse the web, okay, in searching a good cover letter. Okay, let's look at this step 2. Start the cover letter with a header, okay, like I just explained just now with the example, okay. Okay, next you need to include all essential information, your full name, your phone number, your email, the date and name of the hiring manager, their professional title, and the name of the company that you are applying to. Okay, there are certain cases that you need to consider in writing your cover letter. Okay, like likewise, I said just now about your social media profile. So any type of profile that is relevant to your field, okay, like social profile on website like LinkedIn, GitHub, for whatever medium, you need to add on, okay, add in to your cover letter. Okay, a personal, if you have a personal website, okay, that somehow added value to your application, you can mention it. Okay, maybe you have a research, you have a final year project, your intern web page or FB page, then you can put it in your cover letter. Let's say you are a professional writer. In that case, you would like to link to your blog. Okay, these are this is here that you shouldn't mention your header. Don't um don't simply uh put your address. Okay, or city of residence. This is something that you include in your resume, not the cover letter. Okay, you just put your location only. So you are from like us, we are from Jerantut, just Jerantut Pahang. Okay, you don't have to put your full address. Okay, and unprofessional email. Make sure your email is presentable. Most of our candidate nowadays, okay, we have a lot of names, more from the childish very unprofessional name of email. Okay, Ragnarok email. They are not showing that your name. Okay, you have to use your formal name for your email. Okay, if you have your personal account, then it's okay. But for your job, for your job application, you have a professional email. Okay, if you have like I was Hanis Mohamin, hanis.mohamin at gmail.com. Okay, uh, Amira, Amira at Gmail. Just a simple one. That means you are professional. They are stating right away to your email. Okay, for the step 3, the most important for you is to greet the hiring manager. Okay. Okay. Here are the several other greetings you can use. Dear department hiring manager, dear hiring manager, or dear department team. You are uh, you are greeting the right position for the right department of the company. Okay, for the step 4, this most one of the most important thing is to write an attention grabbing introduction, or in Malay we write it UP, untuk perhatian. Okay. Is it essential to catch their attention from the very first paragraph? Start off with 2 or 3 of your top achievement to really grab the reader's attention. Okay. Preferably, the achievement should be as relevant as possible to the position. Okay, like Mr. John Doe, he said he has 4 years. Okay, that means he's already in the field of a digital marketer before this. So he has a experience to become as a content creator, a digital marketer. So working in a new company, is a bonus, okay, for him to be higher, okay. Okay, let's look at one of the wrong example. Hey, my name is Jonathan and like to work as a sales manager at XYZ Incorporation. I've worked as a sales manager at Made Up Company Incorporation for 5+ years, so I believe that I be a good fit for the position. So, uh, from these sentences, okay, we could find that this person, Mr. Jonathan, is a uh, wrote a very informal kind of introduction. So he started with "Hey," okay. The wording that they are using, okay. So it look like very informal. So let's look at the correct example. Dear Josh, my name is Michael, and I would like to help XYZ Incorporation hit and exceed their sales goal as a sales manager. I've worked with company X, a fintech company, for 3+ years as a sales representative and generated an average of $30,000 in sales per month, beating the KPIs by around 40%. And I believe that my previous industry experience, as well as excellent in sales, makes me the right candidate for the job. Do you see? Okay. Do you get that? How we construct the sentences, okay, to be a more grab attention for the reader to read it, okay. So the first one is I would like to help, meaning that Mr. Michael sees the challenges that the XYZ is facing. So I would like to help. What is it? The challenges to hit and exceed their sales goal as a sales manager. So there's the XYZ company incorporation has a problem in sales. Okay. So Mr. Michael is applying for a sales manager. So I work with a company X. So meaning that he has a previous knowledge, a previous experience working in a fintech company, okay, and a sales expert in sales representative, and generated average of 30,000 K, okay, $30,000 per month, meaning that for a person who can hit the target for 30,000 and above, he's a good employee. Okay, so he also add up. I believe that my previous industry experience as well excellent in sales makes me the right candidate for the job. Okay, that means he's selling himself. He's selling himself at the first introduction of the cover letter. Okay, let's look at the step 5. In writing your cover letter, you need to explain why you are the perfect person for the job. Okay, why you are the perfect person for the job. Okay, this is where you show off your professional skills and convince the human resource HR, human resource manager, that you are better fit for the job than all the other applicants. Okay, so this is a competition uh, on your first impression to selling yourself. Okay, so learn what the most important requirement for the role are. So open up the job and identify which of the responsibility are the most critical. Okay, telling that why you are also, in addition, you need to tell the company why you are suit for the for the post or for the position that you are applying. Okay, okay, let's have an example. Let's say you are applying for the position of a Facebook advertiser. I know most of our students nowadays, Facebook is not one of their major social media in their phone, but basically they come on to Facebook. Okay, they use it Facebook as a platform for gaming. Okay, but again, uh, let's say you are applying for a position in for a Facebook advertiser. You can scan the job and see the top requirements are. So this is the like a like what like an advertisement. Okay, so what the Facebook advertisers need, an experience managing a Facebook ad. Okay, advertisement budget of 10,000 plus per month, some skill in advertising on other platforms such as Google search or Google ads, Twitter, and excellent copywriting skill. So this is a good example. How you going to write a cover letter to Facebook? Okay. In my previous role as a Facebook marketing expert at XYZ Incorporation, I handled customer acquisition through ads, managing a monthly Facebook advertisement budget of 20,000 plus. As the sole digital marketer at the company, I manage the advertisement creation, ad creation, and management process end to end. Meaning, I created the ad copy, images, pick the targeting, and run optimization trials and so on. So when we look at this sentence, as a sole digital marketer, he did everything. So he did everything just to impress his new his company to be. Okay. Okay. He managed to accuracy, managed process end to end, created a copy, everything he did by himself. So he's good in working alone. Okay. On the Facebook advertising, I also delve into other online PPC channels using Google search, Twitter, Reddit, Quora, TikTok, um, Insta. What else? There's a lot of social media platform we have nowadays. Okay, move on to the step 6. Explain why you are a good fit for the company. The most important thing as a job seeker, you have to explain why you are good for the company, why you are good fit, you are fit for the company. So the HR manager doesn't only look at you whether you will be good at the job or not. So most company, they are looking for someone that's also good and fit for the company culture. There's a lot of culture in every company. The Korean with their style, the Japanese with their style, the Europe, the American, and also the Malay, the Malaysian style of culture. Uh, they differ across the country or across the culture. Okay, so therefore you need to convince the HR manager that you're really passionate about working with the company. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, as a job seeker, as a start, you need to do some research. The most important thing is you have to do some research about the company, whether it is a multi-tier company or just a small company. How about his profit for the year? It is 1 million or 2 million, 3 millions, or in an average of 500,000. So you have to look, you have to give some research about the company. Okay, the business model, the product, you either is a product or a service company. Okay, and you yourself, if you're a service company, so have you tried to use it? What's the culture like? Will someone a micro or macro manage your work, or will you have autonomy on how you get things done? Uh, Either you are working with a team or you are working by yourself. So these kind of things you have to search, so that you have a prior knowledge, or you have a basic knowledge of your company. Okay, you are applying to. Okay, a correct example. I personally, okay, so on this page, on this slide, basically the applicants is a user of XYZ smartphone. Okay, let's see. I've personally used the XYZ smartphone, and I believe that this is the most innovative tech I've used in years. The features such as Made Up Future and Made Up Future 2 were real game changer for the device. I really admire how company XYZ strive for excellence for all its product lines, creating market leading tech. As someone that thrives in a self-driven environment, I truly believe that I and company XYZ will be a great match. Okay, so XYZ is a service company. Okay, is produce a smartphone. So this applicant is applying for to work with XYZ smartphone. So wrap up with all with a call to action. Okay, so in a final paragraph, what you need to do, you need to you need to wrap up any points you couldn't in the previous paragraph. Any other information that you keep could help the hiring manager make their decision. So you have to mention in the final paragraph, and also thank the hiring manager for their time, and finish the cover letter with a call to action. And the very last sentences in your cover letter should be a call to action. Like Mr. John previously, what he did is, I'll call you on Wednesday. I'll call you on Wednesday. Meaning that is not he's going to call the company right away from the cover starting from the cover letter was sent. Okay, so let's look at a good example of a closing paragraph. To wrap it all up, thanks for looking into my application. I hope I can help company X make the most out of their Facebook marketing initiative. I would like to I would love to further discuss how my previous success at XYZ Incorporation can help you to achieve your Facebook marketing goals. I mean, from his previous experience in helping XYZ Incorporation company would help the new company he's going to start his job. Okay, so it is also attention grabbing sentences that we have to post in our final or the last closing paragraph. Okay, step 8, use the right formal closing. In writing your cover letter, most important, you have to feel free. Okay, in writing your cover letter, so you can use one of the most popular conclusion to a cover letter: best regard, kind regards, sincerely, thank you. Okay, and okay, we are finally done with your cover letter. Okay, before sending off your cover letter, make sure you to proofread it with a software like Grammarly, or maybe even get a friend to review it for you. Even in online, we have a grammar checker. Okay, we can have apps that will go through to your cover letter, your writing of your cover letter. So they will start changing here and there your verb to be, or your salutation and everything. Okay, so this will help you to boost or to write a good cover letter. Okay, let's look at the cover letter writing checklist. Okay, does your cover letter heading include all essential information? Okay, okay, this is the way I said just now. Okay, do you address the right person? Hiring manager. Does your introductory paragraph grab the reader's attention? Do you mention 2 or 3 of your top achievement? Do you use numbers and facts to back up your experience? When you say you have experience, you must use numbers. You must have facts to support your cover letter. Okay, if not, you are just writing just a simple one. Even for uh, the new leavers of just newly graduated from diploma or also a degree, they might not have a experience, working experience. So what you have to do you really need to write a cover letter? Yes, you need you a part of it. Have to you have to write a cover letter. Okay. So what you going to put in your facts to back up your experience? You don't have any experience. So what you are going to have to do? You just add out your final year project, what you did for your final year project, what are the skill that you have. Okay, if you are good in machining, you have a lay machine, you have a good um in cutting woods or something like that. Okay, so you can add on in your cover letter. Do you successfully convey that you are the right pro for the job? Question yourself. Question yourself. Is this the right post you are applying? Okay. Do you identify the core requirement? When you look at the advertisement, there are several requirements that is it stood with your skills. Okay, do you successfully convey how your experience that help you to fit the requirement perfectly? So all of these things you have to question yourself. Okay, next is, do you convince the hiring manager that you are passionate about the company that you are applying to? Do you identify the top 3 things that you like about the company? If you make some research, then will you will get to know the company before you start working with them. Okay, you will know the culture. You will know how the background of the company. Do you avoid generic reason for explaining your interest in the company? Okay. Did you finalize the conclusion? Okay, we move on a little bit further down. Do you finalize the conclusion with a call to action? I'm going to call you. I'm going to come to your office. I will send my. Do you use the right closure for the cover letter? Okay. All this you have to bear in your mind in writing your cover letter. Okay. That's the end of the slide for cover letter. Okay, I think we should have. Uh, I'm going. Before we move on to uh, resume, okay. How about we have some energizer activity? Okay. So I would like to see all of my students. Okay, to turn on their camera. Okay. Okay. Are you there? Okay, guys. Okay, are you still with me? If you are still with me, you can write 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can turn on your camera. We are going to have a little bit online activity energizer so that it will not be a one-to-one one-way communication. Okay, thank you, Mr. Hiran Arif Shah bin Yusuf. Okay, I would like to see your faces. Thank you, Zuaidil. Thank you, Madam Nurain. Okay. Thank you, Atika. Okay. Okay, I'm still waiting. Thank you, Alif Haikal.
Okay, sir. Screenshot.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Hanis.
Cepat. Sir, ambil gambar. Mana?
Okay, so we are going to have an activity called lean in and lean out. Okay, lean in and lean out. Okay,
Betul.
do you know what's meaning by lean? Lean in, lean out. Okay, we're gonna have some movement. Okay, so for the first round, do what I say as I say it. Okay, do what I say. You just do what I say as I say it. Okay, do what I
Okay.
say as I say it. Okay, you say is if I say if I say lean in, so we move a little bit further to the front, lean out, move to the back, right, lean right, move it to the right, and lean left, and move it. You move to the left. Okay, okay, do you understand, guys?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
do what I say as I say it. I'm the one to say it, and you will do the action. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you
Yeah.
ready? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Lean in, lean out, lean left, left, sorry, left, lean right. Okay. Come. Okay. Again, lean in, lean out, lean right. Okay. And lean left.
Left, left.
Left. Okay. Okay. Second round. For the
Second.
second round, do what I say and say what I say. And say what I say. Okay. Do what I say and say what I say. All together. Okay. Ready?
What I
Finish. Okay. All together. Do what as I say and
What I
say what I say. Okay. Okay. Ready? Lean in.
Meaning.
Lean out.
Meaning out.
Lean right. Lean left.
Left.
Okay. Again. In.
Yes.
Lean out.
Meaning out.
Lean right.
Enough.
And left.
Enough.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. You can turn off your microphone. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, students, all participants, let's continue with the second of the day, which is the resume. Okay, let me present you with the second slide for today. Okay, a resume. Okay, what is a resume? Okay, before we go uh, to the slide, let's look at how to make a good resume. Okay. Okay, ready to move on to the next level in life? A strong resume communicates your qualification and set you up for career success. Okay, so just now we talk about cover letter. So a cover letter comes the first one before it comes with your resume. So cover letter will be the top of the application, and below cover letter will be your resume. So when we talk about resume, okay, it will tell everything. Okay, your qualification, your skill, your experience, everything that you have done. Okay, along your that suit with the experience that you have. Okay, so a resume is a formal document that provides an overview of your professional qualification, including your relevant work experience, skill, education, and notable accomplishment. Okay. Usually it is paired with a cover letter, like what I said just now. A resume helps you to demonstrate your abilities. This is where uh, resume play his role. Okay, and convince employers that you are qualified and hireable. Okay, so the purpose of the resume itself to provide employers with a summary of your relevant qualification, to convince employers you are worth interviewing. So like a job future, my future job that was held in PWTC and all over the Malaysia, we could see that all the job seekers coming with their resume. And I give you an example of a company, like was McDonald. Okay, a McDonald is hiring for a post for a manager, a kitchen manager. They are sending a hundred and thousand of maybe hundreds of resume. And do you think the manager himself, the company will read each every sentence of the resume? Surely they will just go through the resume. So the cover letter will help you your resume to be read by the company. So a good cover letter will help the company to identify uh, if they are going to proceed with the applicant or not. Okay, in resume, in the website, there are thousands of templates of resume, but basically we have six main items that you have to put into your resume. You must have a contact details, introduction, education, experiences, skills, and references. Okay, this is example of contact details. Sana binti Salman, look like Korea, right? Yeah. Okay, so internship placement, meaning that he just finished her studies. Okay, include your first name, your last name, phone number, and email address. Okay, I would like to ask you whether the email, okay, of Sana binti Salman is suit for the is a formal or not informal. If you say it's formal, then you can write one. If not, you can write two. Okay. What do you think? Sana's email is a formal or not? The email is gichu at gmail.com. If you think it is formal, write one. Okay. Alif Haikal, what do you think? Is it formal or not? How about Ami Imran? Do you think the email is formal or not?
Formal, I think.
Yeah, formal, Gichu. It's not stating his name, her name, Sana binti Salman. So I don't think it is a formal email. Okay, it is very informal. Use it for personal purposes. Okay. So Sana binti Salman should change her email. Okay, Sana Salman at gmail.com. Okay, the introduction of a resume must be a concise overview of your professional background and key qualification. Okay, this is an example um, of how you start your resume. You have about currently a final year student at Cambridge University. So Sana binti Salman is currently a final year student. Where? At the Cambridge University, who is looking for internship placement. So for my student, you are going for internship in semester 6. So before you go for internship in semester 5, you are looking for a company for to do your internship, also internship placement. So what you're going to do, you have to prepare your resume. Bukan company mak bapak, but a company that suit with your skill, aiming to use the knowledge that I have learned from my time as an English communication student to satisfy the needs of your company. I am committed to providing excellent and dedication as well as an unwavering interest to learn more about various industries. Okay, the second uh, thing is education. You have to put it in your resume. So education history. Diploma in English Communication, Cambridge University 2019-2021 with the pointer of CGPA 4.0. Okay, so Sana binti Salman is a excellent student. So she she stated her CGPA and also his secondary school, Mata Rendah Sains Mara, Washington. Okay, so in addition, you can add your extracurricular activities. Okay, member of Honor Society, president of Cambridge University Volleyball Club, member of Twice Taekwondo Club, project manager for intercultural communication, society, state, and individual project. So please again include your school names, highest level of studies, earn majors and minors. You can also include all activities or event that you have joined, such as title as a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, um, and so on. I bet everyone is here. Okay. So working experience. If you have experience, working experience, okay, you can list it. List down any relevant work experience that you have. Include your title, the company, what you work for, years work, and a bulleted list of your key responsibility and notable successes. Be sure that to include as many relevant accomplishment on your resume as possible. Okay, working experience. Okay, a cashier. Yeah, it's relevant. She just working. She work at as a cashier in AOB Kuantan from January 2015 to February 2015. Okay, just for 1 month. If you have awards, okay, College Outstanding Performance Award, Cambridge University on January 2019. UNISA Second Open National Taekwondo Championship, gold medalist. Okay, professional skills. You can include any resume skills you possess that are relevant to the position. Be sure to use a strong mix of hard skills and soft skills to demonstrate that you are well-rounded candidate. Okay, let's look at the example. Professional skill, of course, in every resume, language is a must to be stated in the resume. So how about her English? Well, it's excellent, expert, bahasa proficient, and Additional languages, which is Mandarin, is an advanced beginner. It's not beginner, but it's already advanced beginner. Is going to meet a second language speaker. How about Microsoft Office? Again, you have to state it. Word expert, PowerPoint, you are an expert. Excel, competent. We have what else that we have? We have Microsoft Access. We have Microsoft Database. We have what? We have Publisher, and all those kind of a skill that you have with Microsoft. Okay, you can include in the list. Okay, and personal skill, problem solving, interpersonal communication, written and verbal communication, adaptability, team player, fast learner, and motivated. Last but not least, in last but not least, in a resume, a reference is a must. Okay, a contact detail of your academic advisor, mentor, supervisor, which include phone number and email address. Muhammad bin Mustafa. And most important thing, make sure that your reference know you. Mr. Muhammad bin Mustafa knows Salma binti Salman. And he has a good rapper. Not rapper, rapport. You have a good rapper with you. Okay, like your supervisor, your FYP. When the company call Mr. Muhammad and ask about Salma binti Salman, then Mr. Muhammad will give a good um, a positive feedback towards the company. See, so the reference must be a relevant reference. Okay, in a bigger picture, this is a resume looks like. Okay, this is how a simple and effective resume looks like. Okay, on the left we have about personal detail. Okay, working experience, education history, blah blah, and references. Okay. I'm going to show you another slides of resume in case for further explanation. We're going to go through, okay, we're going to go through this slide, even though we have talked about it a little bit. Okay, we talk about education and background, profession, previous work experience, skills, and everything. Okay, there's a difference, a little, not to say a big difference between a curriculum vitae and resume. But as you, as a experienced worker, you are moving from one company to one company, a job hopping worker, and of course you are searching for a good company to apa, what to say, for you to survive for your life with family and so on. So resume basically is a brief knowledge about yourself, but a curriculum vitae is more deep into the your experience of your working experience. Okay, so again, when we write a resume, it must be comprehensive, it must be specific, and also attractive. Okay, it must be a good format, style, layout, professionalism. Okay, specific and clear. Okay, and comprehensive. Decide what you should and should not to be included. Okay, a basic layout of a resume, it will serve as first visual impression about your personality. Just like cover letter, a resume, a first impression of a resume also will give a first impression to your personality. Okay, so you need to have a systematic format to arrange the information logically. Okay. Okay, for personal information, you have your name, address, and so on, your adjective. You must keep it focused. Okay, just write one or two sentences that best suit your personality with the position applied. Okay, and for the position that you apply for, the employers need to know which position you are applying for. If you are applying for digital marketer, then you must state you are applying for digital marketer. If you are applying for a technician, then you have to state you are applying for technician, engineer, and so on. Okay, educational background and qualification emphasize the education, skill, and training that specifically pertain to the position you are applying for. Experience, extracurricular activities, skills, strength, and references. Okay, provide the name of people with permission whom the employee can contact for further information about you. These are the list of do's and don'ts when you are writing a resume, in preparing your resume. So it must be one page. The do's is one page resume are preferred. I know you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of things to tell. Likewise, when we recall back 10 to 15 years or 20 years back, um, writing his resume is worthy more than 10 pages. Starting off with your secondary school, all of your achievement, everything. But that is all 20 years back. But nowadays is one page resume. Okay. If you have more impatient, just 2 pages may be appropriate. So use brief descriptive phrases rather than full sentences. And consider a bulleted style to make your resume as reader friendly as possible. When they look, they can read a brief reading. Okay, reader friendly, not to when the company look at the what say your resume is too wordy, and then your resume will be put aside. Okay, include your telephone number or email that will enable employer to reach you. Also give your resume as a sharp focus as possible. You must show the employer at a glance what you are good at. Okay, include your specific achievement or accomplishment. In the cover letter, you have stated you give your grab attention sentences for what you are applying for. But for resume is what you have done. What everything your qualification, the quality of yourself. Okay, and for CV, curriculum vitae is your all of your experience. But for graduated diploma or degree, they don't have to write a curriculum vitae. I'm going to show you one example curriculum vitae after this. Okay, list sport activity. You are college student. Okay, associated with teamwork and leadership skills, and proofread carefully. What are the don'ts for in writing resume? Do not ever lie in your resume. Please do not lie. Whatever you have, if you are world skill participant, like my student, they have just come back from world skill Malaysia last week, so you can put it in your resume. I'm a participant of world skill. what achievement that you have, what kind of awards that you have received. Okay, do not list too much experience in your resume. Just two or three. Okay, do not emphasize skill and job activity that you do not want to do in the future, and do not include reason why leaving previous job, salary information, or controversial issue like politics and religion. Just a basic one. Okay. Again, do not include hobbies or other irrelevant information. It must be very, very formal. Just like cover letter is a formal one, resume also must be a short, simple, proofread, but again must be formal. Do not put the expected salary. You are not here to tell what do you want, how many salary that you want. No, in resume is all about your qualification, your experience. That's all. When your expected salary, if you um, uh, get the position for the post, and then you will be called for job interview. Okay, and do not hurry while writing. Reflect, review, and while writing you have to reflect, review, and revise your resume. Okay, so let's look at one or two example in for resume. Okay, there's one question. Why us use resume then US use resume then UK use CV? Is there any differences? Okay, a good question. Thank you very much. Okay.
Shamel sir, Shamel.
Shamil. Okay. Shamil, Farid Shamil. Okay. So why they are using resume and in US and not in UK? So basically, the culture of the country itself, it differs between countries. When we US will be a little bit more informal, some kind of not to say they are not totally informal, but most of them, they have a lot of citizens that are searching for jobs. Okay, not to say UK don't have any citizen to applying for job, but mostly UK have a thousand of position that to be served. Meaning that it's not only the white collar position. There must be a blue collar position. Okay, compared to UK, most of them what to say, conglomerate. I would say something like more high distinguished people that living in UK. So they have different culture of two countries. Okay, hope it will help you to answer with that question. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit example of nowadays resume. Okay, so let's look at this first resume. Every Davis, a software engineer. He's applying for software engineer, a software engineer with hands-on experience in all level of testing, including performance, functional integration system, and user acceptance. Experience software engineer at Salford and Co. Company, junior engineer at Studio Shoreville, internship at Rimberio Company. So languages, bahasa English, Mandarin, Spain, and Germany. The skill web development. So he put a what we call this measurement lah. I mean, he has a full meter of web development. Surely, when you say a software engineer, web development is a must for him. He must be more excellent. Must become very excellent in it, and also networking. So database development, mobile development, education. Okay, graduated class, bachelor degree in software engineering. Okay, but how he arranged the resume? Yeah, like previously, I show you one kind of example. The all his personal detail were put below of the resume. Okay, let's look at the okay. So Rosa Maria Aguedo. Okay, this all the resume that I collected uh from the web. Okay, professional goals. I am to attain an engagement internship position. Okay, a fresh graduate and he's going for internship. Okay, in the field of social media management. I hope to create online campaign to inspire the youth. Okay, get in touch. You see, she's not stating her personal detail, but what she did is just to state get in touch. So the landline, okay, the mobile, the email, website, and address. Okay, she also state her working experience. Social media officer send us Dia's online information. Assist the department head in carrying out digital campaign. Okay, technology writer, Stanford digital thing. Okay, academic history. Also, we have El Uris Training Center, certificate of completion, media marketing. Okay, you see, she stated she's a president of ETC Weekly Journal, member, scholar, and also the award that she got, which is gold medalist. Okay, in ETC writing contest. Specialization, or what we say, uh, skills, social media management. Okay, okay, journalist writing, sketching, art and designing, public speaking, communication, and languages spoken. Again, throughout the world, they want to see how many language that you are good in. If you have Germany, you have France, Mandarin, one whatsoever kind of language, it really help you. Okay, to apply any job all around the world. Okay, okay, European, Dutch, Irish, German, Italian, Slovenian, Greek, Finnish, and Danish, and also Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Vietnamese, Thai, and Filipino. Okay, we're going to look at another one. One example, our Malaysian student. Okay, so this person wrote 2 pages of resume. So he put his picture at the very least to for the company to look who's his future employer. So there's a career objective, experience, okay, a former education officer, okay, his intern, okay, his intern in Indonesia is uh, is a counselor, also intern in Kipsas about the education, okay, from Banda Aceh, Kipsas, and also his secondary school. So he stated his project FYP 2018, the methods of overcoming jealousy, hasad feeling in Islamic perspective. Okay, achievement, not to forget. Okay, he stated moderator forum ketika cinta bertasbih. Wow. Okay, and also references. Okay, so must be S over here. Madam Sazima, Mr. Johari, and Madam Nuryani. Let's look at the right side. The language, we have language skill, interest, personal strength. teaching skill, and okay. So I think this would cover a little bit of resume. So how about we look at one curriculum vitae? Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't find a good curriculum vitae in English, whereas there's a lot of pages. So I'll get it. I get one example, but in Malay lah. Okay, so this is a curriculum vitae Nur Akalili binti Zubai. Okay, we stated his personal details. Okay, everything, even also our IC number. Okay, started with our education background from the highest until our first secondary schooling. Okay, UIA master in education. Okay, a diploma in also in education, and also a accounting degree with honors. Okay, matriculation, and also SPM. Okay, one of the most important thing in curriculum vitae is uh, your working experience. So we can see Madam Akilili start his working experience in 2011 as her internship in Si Hoi Chan Berhad Group, and assistant accountant, and also in accounting, executive accountant, and she transferred to become a teacher. Okay, and currently is a guru penolong kanan. Okay, vice principal of student affair in SMA atau Fiqh Tanjung Besar. Okay, we can add on our courses, our workshop that we by self handle it, or that we have attended. So maybe Puan Akalili just attend two courses, bangkit pematapan aras tinggi, and so on. Award, again, you must state any of your achievement. Anugerah Guru Dedikasi, APC, okay, Cemerlang Kepimpinan, again is bahasa and rujukan. Okay, but I think for this curriculum vitae, it's still short. But if you have a lot of experience, you can add on into your curriculum vitae. That show you have a good and wide knowledge of working experience before you enter uh, the company. Okay, so I bet this session will end in 20 half an hour. So I would like to share with you one video. I hope will help you for the job interview. Okay. Let's watch. I have a fun video to share with you. Sorry.
అప్పటికి ఇంకా కెమెరా కొనలేదు.
Okay, let's go into the interview. Tell me about yourself.
షూర్ సార్, మైసెల్ఫ్ షణ్ముగం. ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ వైజాగ్. ఐ హ్యావ్ 3 బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, రమేష్, సురేష్, ముఖేష్. వి 3 హ్యావ్ వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ సార్, థండర్ బడీస్.
Thunder buddy, sir.
ఎస్ సార్, వి డైలీ గో టు బీచ్ రోడ్ సార్. ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ వి ట్రావెల్ టు టెర్నిటీ పార్క్.
Okay. What is your strength?
మై కాన్ఫిడెన్స్.
Good. What is your weakness?
ఓవర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్.
కనిపిస్తుందిగా. Okay, let's get into some technical discussions now. Can you define an array?
షూర్ సార్, అరేస్ యూస్డ్ ఫర్ డైలీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఇన్ లాంగ్వేజ్.
I didn't get you. Can you give me an example?
షూర్ సార్,
Yeah.
అరేస్ యూస్డ్ బేసికలీ టు కాల్ అ ఫార్ పర్సన్. అరే సురేష్ సార్, ఎగ్జాంపుల్.
Okay.
అరేస్ యూస్డ్ యాజ్ అన్ ఎమోషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, అరే ఏంట్రా ఇది, Like that, sir. And are is used for singing, sir? Like Are re, Are re.
Okay. Stop. Then definitely you must be knowing about Ore also.
Yeah. You want example?
No. Thank you. I'm good. Okay. కొంచెంసేపు ఇవన్నీ పక్కన పెట్టేద్దాం. Can you talk in English for 1 minute without breaks?
I do I sensual sensational eyes, my eyes and your eyes, beautiful
eyes. You get out of my eyes and everybody says
Resume.
get.
I also have one question for you, sir.
What?
This is Superman.
Okay.
What is this?
Batman.
Superman Returns. అందరూ తప్పులు చేస్తారు సార్, దానికి మనం ఏం చేయలేం. అప్పుడప్పుడు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయాలి సార్.
Brother, 1 minute. This is Apparo. What is this?
హాఫ్ అప్పరో.
No, bend Apparo. Okay, చాలా చూసాను అలాంటి. Will go. Please. Next. Sandeep. ఇది నీ రెజ్యూమా లేకపోతే అమీర్పేటలో దొరికే బ్రోచరా?
నా రెజ్యూమే సార్.
నీదే. హౌ ఆనెస్ట్ ఆర్ యూ?
యు ఆర్ డౌటింగ్ మీ సార్? మా ఇంటి పక్కన తిరుపతికి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు కీస్ నా చేతికి ఇచ్చేళ్తారు సార్, అంత నమ్మకం నేనంటే.
ఓకే, లెట్స్ కమ్ టు ద పాయింట్. కెన్ యూ టెల్ మీ అబౌట్ రీ-ఇంజనీరింగ్?
ఎవ్రీ ఇంజనీర్ నోస్ ద ఆన్సర్. ఇఫ్ సమ్వన్ ఫెయిల్స్ ఇన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్, దే విల్ రైట్ సప్లీస్ అండ్ పాస్. హూ ఫెయిల్స్ ఇన్ సప్లీస్ ఆల్సో, దే విల్ స్టడీ ఇంజనీరింగ్ వన్స్ మోర్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రీ-ఇంజనీరింగ్.
ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ ష్యూర్ యూ మస్ట్ బి ఎ రీ-ఇంజనీర్, రైట్?
నో, ఐ యామ్ రీ-ఇంజనీర్.
ఓకే, రీ-ఇంజనీర్.
Yes sir.
Oh. Okay, at least let's discuss some technical stuff now.
Sure sir.
Okay, can you tell me about expressions?
I am very good at expressions sir.
Okay. Stop. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ చెప్తాను, అది యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిపీట్ ఇట్. ఓకే?
ఓకే సార్.
What is this nonsense? Get out of my room.
సార్ ప్లీజ్ సార్, నాకు ఈ జాబ్ చాలా అవసరం సార్. సార్ ప్లీజ్ సార్, నాకు ఈ జాబ్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ సార్. ప్లీజ్ సార్ 8 lakhs తక్కువ చూడండి సార్. 7 lakhs సార్.
దేనికిరా రోజు ఆఫీస్కి వచ్చి ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఇచ్చేస్తావు? Get out. Next. Experience 6 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Which company?
Not company. Companies. 26 companies.
Surprising. 26 companies. Oh my god, that's a big list. Which platform?
Job searching platform.
Job searching platform. Okay. Now let's get back to your hobbies. You have a big list here. Okay. Cricket betting. Settlements. Chain snatching. Okay. Spreading rumors. స్ప్రెడ్డింగ్ రూమర్స్ ఇస్ యువర్ హాబీ?
యా, ఇందాక లోపలికి వచ్చే ముందు కూడా మీ మీద కొన్ని రూమర్ స్ప్రెడ్స్ వచ్చాను తెలుసా?
ఎందుకు?
ఒక రకమైన సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్.
బాగా సాటిస్ఫై అయ్యారా? ఓకే. మీ రెజ్యూమ్ మొత్తం చూసాక అందులో నాకు పనికొచ్చే 3 కనిపించేయండి. C++, జావా. సో లెట్స్ గో టు సమ్ టెక్నికల్ స్టఫ్. కెన్ యూ టెల్ మీ సంథింగ్ అబౌట్ ఊప్స్?
ఊప్స్ ఎవరైనా ఎప్పుడైనా వినకూడదు విన్నా లేదా చూడకూడదు చూసినా ఊప్స్ అంటారు.
ఊప్స్?
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఊప్స్.
ఇవన్నీ వద్దులేమ్మా, నిన్న మల్టిపుల్ చాయిస్ క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను, సింపుల్ గా ఉంటది కదా.
షూర్ సార్.
ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ALU? ఆప్షన్ ఏ అరిథమెటిక్ లాజిక్ యూనిట్, అరే లాజిక్ యూనిట్.
చూసారా సార్, అరే ఇందులో కూడా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు.
అరే నువ్వు ప్రతి వీడియోలో 2 times రావడం అవసరమా? అప్లికబుల్ లాజిక్ యూనిట్. ఆప్షన్ డి నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్.
ఇందులో ఆన్సర్ లేదు సార్.
ఆప్షన్ డి నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్.
అది ఆన్సర్ కాదు.
అది కాక ఇది కాక ఏదో ఒకటి అవ్వాలి కదా.
50-50.
50-50.
ఫోన్ ఫ్రెండ్, ఫోన్ ఆడియన్స్ ఫుల్ పెట్టుకుందాం, ఆన్సర్ దొరికేస్తుంది కదా.
ఓకే, నువ్వు పైకి ఎలా వచ్చావు?
ఇట్లెక్కి వచ్చాను సార్.
ఓకే, ఎన్నో లెక్క పెట్టావా?
హే, ఇలాంటి ట్రిక్కీ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేశా. వచ్చేటప్పుడు లెక్క పెట్టుకుంటూ వచ్చా. 150.
ఇప్పుడు అవే 150 లెక్క పెట్టుకుంటే ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిపో.
సార్
ఎందుకు వస్తారో తెలియదు, ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తారో తెలియదు. నెక్స్ట్
వస్తున్నాడు.
వాట్ ఇస్ సి?
తెలీదు,
వాట్ ఇస్ సి ప్లస్ ప్లస్?
మర్చిపోయా.
వాట్ ఇస్ జావా?
చెప్పండి బ్రదర్,
ఏంటే
చెప్పండి బ్రదర్.
అసలు ఎవడ్రా నువ్వు?
ఈ ఆఫీస్ లో ఎంప్లాయీని.
ఎంప్లాయ్ అయితే అసలు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి ఎందుకు వచ్చావు?
టైం పాస్ కి.
నీకు జాబ్ ఇచ్చిన ఏ1 ఎదవగాడు ఎవడు?
నువ్వే బ్రదర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రదర్.
వై షుడ్ వి హైర్ యూ?
గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్.
ఓకే, డెఫినెట్లీ. వాట్ ఈస్ ఎ డేటాబేస్?
సూపర్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్.
వాట్ ఈస్ ఎన్ ఇంటిజర్?
అవుట్ స్టాండింగ్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్.
బాబాయ్ వద్దు బాబాయ్, పాయింట్కి రా. వాట్ ఈస్ ఏ ఫారెన్ కీ?
Foreign key is nothing but we drink one of the foreign key, sir.
వాట్ ఈస్ ఏ ప్రైమరీ కీ?
Primary key is something which is we can primary key, sir.
డూ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫర్ మీ?
Wi-Fi password, sir.
వైఫై పాస్వర్డ్. ఇట్స్ కేస్ హ్యాస్టే.
Okay. అర్థమైంది.
గో. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తున్నారు రా బాబు మీరంతా? అరే, ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళందరినీ ఒకసారి నా రూమ్కి పంపించు. ఎవరు బాబు మీరంతా?
మేమంతా ఒకటే
మేమంతా
batch,
ఒకటే
sir.
బ్యాచ్ సార్.
ఏ కాలేజ్ నుంచి వచ్చారు?
ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజ్.
తప్పే లేదుగా. వెళ్ళండి, బయటికి వెళ్ళండి. అడగలే.
Okay, so this is just a joke one about a job interview session. So for job interview session, we are going to discuss a little bit of the job interview, what you're going to have, what some preparation that you need to for your application. Okay. Okay. In certainly, when you your job, your cover letter was read by the company, and they go through with your resume, and absolutely you were one of the candidates that to be interview later. So you might have you might want to know what you should what are the questions that they're going to ask you later. Okay, so I have several example of job interview question. So the first one, okay, usually the company will ask you, why should I hire you? So in this point, you can share your knowledge, okay, your work experience, any that you have stated in your cover letter, in your resume, okay, and all the skill that related to the job and your career goal, okay. So this is the example. Sir, I have a strong work ethic. I'm a fast learner and very enthusiastic about this company and the job. I believe that my motivation and commitment will ensure that I quickly become productive and valued member of your team. Okay. So there's a do's and don'ts. Okay. For the do's, you have to share your track record, confidence, and share your best details about the job you are applying. And the don'ts, what you are not allowed to answer. Okay. Why I should hire you? Because I'm the best candidate. Okay. You will regret if you don't hire me. Previously I talked to one a policeman during his job interview to become one of the policemen. Okay, the interviewer or the sergeant asked this candidate, why you want to to become a policeman or to become into the government servant, to become a police. So there's a lot of answer there they were given by the candidates. Okay, want to serve for the nation, to the country, wants to what? To become more loyal to the country and everything. and all the sergeant rejected all the answers. And one of these candidate answered, because I am jobless. Because I am jobless, and I want to have a good a proper job for my future. Okay, just a simple one, but they accept the candidates. Okay. Okay, why do you want to work with our company? Okay, basically this is one of the uh super question. Okay, uh, you must tell what you like about the company. Like we have discussed before this, you have to search to have a search the background of your company you are applying. Okay, whether it's a big company or just a middle company, a product or a service company. Okay, you must relate to your long-term career goals, because nowadays we have a lot of job hopping. When you don't want to work at this company, just resign and move to another company, and then move to another company. So basically, a company, your employer would love to have a permanent and a loyal employee. Okay, to be in one company for such a long term. Okay, I will be proud to work for a company with such a long history of leadership in industry. When I read about your company, I found that my skill are matching with your requirements, where I can showcase my technical skill to contribute to the company growth. Okay, what are the do's before going to the interview? Again, read something about the company, the achievement, common information, and whatsoever. Okay, and the don't show that you are only interested in this job because it is available. Compared to government servant application, okay, when you are apply for a government servant uh, application, job application, I could see that the question is a little bit different. Okay, they will ask, uh, what's the headlines of the today's newspaper. Okay, they are going to become like that. Okay, they are gonna hit you with current issues. Okay. Okay, so what are your career goals? Okay, you must be more specific with a short and long term goal. Okay, my short term goal is to get job, required company, what I can utilize my skill. This is the common answer. My long term goal is to be respectable position in that organization. Okay, the do's talk about desire to learn more and improve your performance. Be specific as possible about how will you meet the goals you have set for yourself, and don't. Okay, my goal is to buy an Audi or house. I want to get married in 20. This is out of context. Okay. Okay, sa- salary is one of the major thing we are applying for the position. Okay, so when they are, are asking for what are your salary requirement, okay, never share your requirement as fresher. As a fresh graduate, you are not tend to demand any level or any limit of salary. Okay, but for experienced candidate, okay, you are welcome to bid for your salary, whether based on your experience lah. If you're working in as a machining, how well you have skill. If you are work skill participant, you have produced a lot of product and here and there, then you can ask, you can demand for a good salary, and also say yes as the per company norms for the job. Okay, So this is an example for a fresher. A salary is not a priority for me. This is a big platform to start my career and also want to improve my knowledge and skill and gain experience. So I expect a considerable of salary according to my ability and your company norms, which will fulfill my academic needs. So you will like more the job duties, and before you can answer in this situation, um, you can provide a fair salary range based on the current industry market research. Okay, and don't say I'm not sure. How much can you give? Okay, this is again is a ridiculous question, meaning that you are not prepared for whatever uh, position that you are applying for. If let's say you are applying for a assistant engineer, so how much the range of the salary nowadays currently? Okay, okay. Basically, first of all, they will ask you to tell about yourself. Just a simple one. Start with your name, give your place of information, education in short, job experience if any, and tell why you are qualified for the job. Hi, my name is Alec and I live in Moscow. As far as medical question is concerned, I've done graduation in English honor and I have 2 years of experience in teaching. I'm really energetic and great communicator. In 2 minutes or less, tell why you are qualified. Don't ever tell I was born in hospital here and there. I like walks on the beach and everything. Okay. So again, weakness, strength is part of the question that we asked during the job interview. So being straightforward, more sensitive of the company, uh, impatient, talkative. I can say no when someone asks for help. So I can say no when someone asks for help, and I'm a bit crazy, which I'm not interested. However, learning to say no. Okay, uh, not all instruction that were given to you you must say yes, but you will learn to say no. Okay, take a weakness and put positive spin on it. I'll always describe a genuine weakness and what are you doing to improve it, and don't ever say I don't have any weakness. This is ridiculous. Everyone have your weakness. Okay, don't share weaknesses related to the job at hand. Okay, this is what is your strength. Okay, adaptation. You can work. You are hardworking. You are flexibility. You have optimistic, cooperative, fast decision making, self motivated, energetic, honesty, punctuality. Everything that you see in yourself, not to say what you want to say. When you have to say a lot of positive point, you can say, but in addition, you're gonna lie about it. Okay, so give your strength, your positive side of yourself. If you are not punctuality, don't say you are a punctual person. But in right, you can say I'm working to be more punctual. Okay, to come at work, something like that. Okay, I am punctual, self-motivated, hardworking person. Okay, etc. Don't do talk about strength that line. Okay, come up with specific example that demonstrate with your strength, and don't be so humble. Okay, this is how, like what I say earlier in this our course, this is time you want to sell yourself. Okay, and don't ever offer strength that you are irrelevant. You are not punctual, and then you say you are punctual when you start your first day at the office at the company. You you come very late, and then it will definitely will give a bad impression from your manager, your HR, and others. Okay, finally, you were given a open question. The company usually will ask you, do you have any question to ask me? Okay, if you don't have any question, you can directly right away express your thanks. Okay, if there's any question, you can ask for job timing. If there's any OT, overtime allowance, transport facility, the job location, timing period, salary structure, and whatsoever thing that related to the company, that were not stated in the company profile, meaning that you have done your research, you have done everything, you look, this is a product or service company here and there, you know the hierarchy and everything, but there's something that you still lack of information about it, you can ask during the job interview. At the end of the interview, when they open the session for you. Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir. I would like to know the job timing, transport facility, and where will be the job location, the scale of the salary for this job in your organization. Okay, uh, you what? Okay, so the do what can I help you to clarify that would make hiring me an easy decision, meaning that you are eager to join their company. Okay, at last shake hand and say thanks with a genuine smile, even though you are accepted to the you will accept, you will accept to the company or not, please be genuine. Okay, this is part of job interview session. Okay, don't right away don't have any question. Okay, meaning that you are just want to make to end it very early. Okay, in addition, okay, during your job interview there will be a question, why are you looking for job change? Maybe you are job hopping right now. Okay, you are changing your job from company A to company B. So don't ever tell negative about your previous employer, your boss, your coworker and client. Don't make a bad impression about your previous company. Okay, but what you have to do, talk about looking for a new challenge in career, learning a new industry, and surely you have to thank your to the previous organization. You have to share your reason, you have to relate to your career goals. Yeah, you are basically in reality we are living such as we are really living in Kuala Lumpur. The um the living expenses is very high. Maybe M40 I mean the M40 salary is just quite similar to B40 and whatsoever, and you are working to searching for a good salary, and then you have to change your job, and then what else you want to say? This is our journey. Okay, so this is our journey. So I bet that's all for my presentation, my online course for today. I would like again to express my gratitude and my thankfulness for all of the participants and my student for joining me in this job application course, online course for today. So before we end, you can fill the attendance form and also the penilaian kursus. Okay. And can we have picture, a snap picture? Can everyone turn on their camera? Okay. Before we end, just 1 minute. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, thank you, Hafiz. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot this is my monitor. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope it will help you a little bit of the participant who are seeking for a job, and hopefully you will be blessed by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala in the future and find a good career for you to support your family and your future. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you,
Assalamu
sir.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Girl, I like you. I do. I wanna be friends, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hit you when I like, and you fit me in your plans. I like you. I do. We wanna be the friends, and we go put your plan. I like you. I do. Oh, girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that big that can. Yeah, your boyfriend, I never understand me, cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hand. Let's take a little dip there, lady. PCH, lady. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need someone to save me. Not in I got fours all around me, but I need to go good. I need someone around me, so please let you fuck around me. I need someone to share this heart with me. Feel you on it back again. Girl, I like you. I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hate you when I'm late, you fit me in your plans. I like you. I do. When I'm in friends, you walk up with your plan. I like you. I do. I do.
Let me know what you free, cause I've been trying to hit it out clean, babe. How you gon' get no sleep? I know that you want to me. Get it on me, but it's shit fools for sweet. Let me drop dance for that pool, yeah. He got the way I trip, turn that pool to the beach, and I gotta bring him, but I capsulate. But we got the same taste for the finest things. Brand new nigga with the same routine. Don't be coming on a leash, cause he said no strings. You know I'm cool with that. So the pussy won't get smooth for that. Wonder what a nigga might do for that. I can be a shock, I wear boots for that. Eddie in the boots when they're going. They don't wanna see us get too okay. I just got a feeling that we might be friends for a long, long time. Don't mind, you know I like you for that.
I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hit you when I leg, and you fit me in your plans. I like you. I do. I woke up with your man, I like you. I do. I do. That's why you want me. I'm so good when I listen to you. That's why you want me to. I like you. I do. I wanna be free. Shopping that days, I like you. I do. I do.
Di video banyak suggestion. But you still tengok show ikut cara sendiri kan?
Hold me. Come on, baby, hold me. Yeah, I've been feeling jaded. Don't know how to play it. Tell me how to play it. It's been on that I made can I come on since the so on my own, living in the all I do is sit around. Can I get an egg? All I do is sit around.
Introverted can't make friends. Pray for better days. Last 300K on my day ends. Do you remember last night? Cause I picked out in that all white dress with a pick out. Said be careful with a heart cause it's fragile. Thinking about a past, make a lash out. Soon as they know what's wrong. Any problem, I'll be there in one call. If you like me, my dog. Funny you hang pictures on my wall. Roll one, let's get tonight. See names on this light. Chilling with the stars like a satellite. AP on my arm and it's shining bright.
All I do is sit around. Then I get an egg. All I do is sit around. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. All I do is sit around and wait for better days.
Yeah, hey, I told you niggas that time. See how this goes. Sunday morning, news quickly turns to afternoons. It's like that I can barely go and catch it, kinda how I feel with you. Cause your Sunday morning news quickly turned my heart into. So tell me, are you wondering where I'm going? I'm cool. Yeah, hey, where you going? Cause I'm doing the same. I know the song's a little different, it's a beautiful day. I try a lot of different compliments, I know it's not easy. I'm afraid that I'll stutter and I'm afraid that I'll see things. But I know it's weird that I've been calling your name. But right now I'm in a bottle of pain. I said, I know it's weird that I've been calling your name. But right now I'm in a bottle of pain. Yeah, shit, all night long. Hoping that you'll sing all the songs I wrote. Sunday morning news quickly turn to afternoons. It's like that I can barely go and catch it, kinda how I feel with you. Sunday morning news quickly turned my heart into. So tell me, are you wondering where I'm going? I don't want to lose my cool. I lost track of time since you've been in my reach. I didn't know girls like you existed, even in my wildest dreams. Looks like I'm screaming to the dead. Got folding a walk across the chessboard. I feel the mustard. Cigarettes in a vacuum choking. Main lines getting tattoos broken. Pass a by in the vacuum joking. Cackling under white. Mom and dad were drunk somewhere. They forgot to supervise. Not knowing dirty deeds and rehab sticks. Dust on the horizon. Eating is beneath the basic. When your plastic lights need a basic. It's like I'm doomed to be wasted. God damn it, man, I can taste it, I can taste it. My foot on the pedal, my head on the gun. Most soon to live fast, but I will die young. The people you know in the places you from will fall by the wayside for you to become. My foot on the pedal, my hand on the gun. Most soon to live fast, but I will die young. The people you know in the places you from will fall by the wayside for you to become. Beauty's an eye of the beholder. Why do we stand still when we're older? Time to pack it in, time to fold up. I just wanna know what's the hold up. I'm here in spite of myself. I'm drowning, I know you can't tell. Hungover outside the hotel. I just buy what they sell. I'm lying to live and I'm living the lie. I'm on fire, I tell you I'm fine. I walk the line, deeper and deeper into suicide. But I will not die, I'm way too alive. Ignition is pervasive. When your plastic lights need a basic. It's like I'm doomed to be wasted. But God damn it, man, I can taste it, I can taste it. My foot on the pedal, my head on the gun. I'm doomed to live fast, but I will die young. The people you know in the places you from will fall by the wayside for you to become. My foot on the pedal, my hand on the gun. I'm doomed to live fast, but I will die young. The people you know in the places you from will fall by the wayside for you to become.
Pedagang bijak tidak pernah ketinggalan memperkenalkan aplikasi dagangan terbaru XM. Pedagang pasaran antar
Been one for sleeping with someone in my bed. You really got me thinking I might like it instead. You the dream I dreamt last night like magic. Brought your last to life and now I'm waking up some bathing in you. I like my mornings with you. I like my mornings with you. Don't be somebody new. I like my mornings with you. We don't have a lot to do today, don't need to get dressed. Then you hate it when I'm leaving, but no need to be stressed. Because I think I might just spend my whole day here. Making food for someone I always felt like a chore. With your body ready for me, it's really boring. They say you push it, so but I don't care anymore. I like my mornings with you. I like my mornings with you. I don't need somebody new. I like my mornings with you.
I keep thinking about these ends. I need 40 million on my banks. When they ask, I get my name first. When I ask, they say they can't. I do dumb stuff just like you. Just cause you good don't make me sing. Walked a billion miles along the streets and took off my shoe paint. In my coat, see what I drink. She like my flow, see what she think. First hit me alerted, don't breathe, don't move around me, don't blink. Bring out smoke, yeah, that's my tank. This one right here, this no stain. You keep trying to move like a captain. Once you let ice, you gon' sink. Never back then, I ain't have a yank. I was in a cell, I slept with a shank. Turned into a wiener that went in the string. If you catch me cheating, then it was a prank. Like, babe, I'm kidding. You know, I might talk sometimes as if I'm slow, but just answer me this cause I wanna know. So, baby, can I? Baby, can I? Baby, can I take a ride? Baby, can I take a ride? Baby, can I? Oh, baby, can I? Baby, can I take a ride? Baby, can I take a ride? Baby, can I take a ride with you? You could take a ride with me.